Parkey, the IBF Cruiserweight champ. Holyfield, the WBA Junior Heavyweight title holder. The tell of the tape showing the reach advantage for Holyfield. Scheduled for 15. And Parkey with the windup going right at Holyfield.
He threw that left. It's the right hand that you've got to watch with Parkey. Parkey throws a strange, arcing, looping right hand. The one that knocked out Leroy Murphy. He's opening up with action right from the opening bell.
And Holyfield getting the right hand in. There were many who felt that Parkey would look to stay away, but he comes out at Holyfield.
These are two champions, no question about it. And they've come out to fight from the opening bell.
Here in Las Vegas, the only betting proposition you could get on tonight's fight concerns whether it would last 4 rounds. So a $100 bet. The fight won't last 4, would pay $150, while it takes $190 to win 100. But the fight will last more than 4 rounds, showing a lack of confidence in Rikki Parki.
Would you go over that again along with the IBF
Later on.
ABC rules and WBC? Oh, he just got hit while he was in a break. Parkey just got hit on a break. He kept looking at the referee, faking out Holyfield, and then threw a right hand, which did not land.
Rikki Parki coming in with a bag of tricks.
He's got, that's that wild right we talked about. You'll see it all night long. He throws a looping, long right hand, and somehow it seems to hit. Now the plan set out by Georgie Benton for Holyfield.
Strong right hand from Holyfield.
Was to jab, jab, jab in order to take that right hand away from Parkey. Make him block the jab and therefore not throw the right hand.
Holyfield able to double up with the left. Good start in contrast to what we saw earlier between Dwight Cowie and Ozzy Ocasio. People were discussing the scoring of that battle. We're still hoping to talk to one of the judges, with Ocasio somehow taking a majority decision.
An adventure into science fiction when it came to that. No such problems here. Both men are trying their level best in the first round. They end it right here. Good right hand by Holyfield.
Keep your punches up, says the referee, Davey Pearl. And Holyfield right on target.
They've closed that distance. Holyfield willing to fight in close.
Nice left hand by Holyfield. And again the left got in. Final seconds of the first round. Holyfield scoring with lefts and rights in this first round.
How you feeling, son? Great. All right? Okay, you're moving right along good. Don't let him back you up too much now. You got to make him back up off of you, see me? You want him to carry this fight to you all the time, okay? All right? Stay close to him if you have to, all right? Don't give him too much range to punch at you. He's a little taller than you. He's a little taller than you, okay? So you lose more range.
Holyfield on the ropes, lands a long right and falls right into Parkey. Now his technique is to throw as many jabs as he can, get in close, and at the closing bell, you see, this is what wins a round for a fighter. Effective punching on the part of Holyfield all the way to the bell.
Carry your hands good and hard. Carry your hands good and hard. Those punches, snap.
George Benton and Lou Duva in the corner of Evander Holyfield. Trainer Slim Robinson in the corner of Rikki Parki had said that Parkey's awkward style would confuse Holyfield. Parkey came out unleashing with that looping right hand, but there was no confusion. Holyfield able to battle back and did hurt Parkey.
Parkey fighting back. He's got a bulldog in there today. Has Holyfield. Parkey is not taking it lightly. He just comes battling right back every time he gets hammered. But the more effective punching is being done by Holyfield right now.
This is for the IBF Cruiserweight Championship. However, Holyfield says if Parkey wins, he will give him his WBA Junior Heavyweight Championship belt. Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco, and Dave Dials from the Sports Pavilion, Caesars Palace, Las Vegas.
Meaningful punches being put in there by both men. They're standing close. There's no effort to get away. Look at Parkey work away.
Combination by Holyfield.
Both men taking turns. Holyfield with a slight edge because of the effectiveness of the punches.
Past the halfway mark of this second round.
Parkey is a punching machine. Look at this.
And Holyfield right back and connected with the right hand, and he has Parkey hurt. Here's Parkey back.
Two straight right hands of the kind he wants to land right on Holyfield. Holyfield getting careless after that exchange. Remember this right hand drop, Leroy Murphy.
And very sharp punches being landed by Evander Holyfield. Particularly impressive off the combination.
Taking some devastating shots. Very low blow by Parkey on Holyfield.
And that is the end of round 2. And Rikki Parkey took a battering. This crowd cheering the action that took place in the second round, in contrast to the reaction earlier in the bout between Cowie and Ocasio.
This is almost non-stop punching. If Parkey wasn't punching, Holyfield was. An excellent round. Evander's half of that give and take you see right now. Those right hands that were landing were doing a lot of damage. It would have normally been a close round except for the effectiveness of Holyfield's punches.
Further getting back to the Ocasio-Cowie fight and that disputed decision, Ocasio winning by a majority decision in a stunner over Cowie. We made the request to talk to one of the judges, but the chairman of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Wayne Ford, will not allow any interviews.
Wisely so.
Well, I don't know about that.
Wisely from his point, not from our point. Back to the real action where two champions are laying it out just as champions should.
This is round 3. What does your scorecard show?
Both those rounds were given by a squeaker to Holyfield. Oh, good right hand. There's that right hand we talked about. Just watch it. Just comes from left field. There it is.
And Parkey attempted to throw it right at the start. Remember, Rikki Parkey, the man who came up with that 8-second knockout of Broderick Mason back in December of '84, and he went right at Holyfield as the bell went to start the fight.
Holyfield has no easy task today. Not only is Parkey putting in a lot of punches, but a lot of them are zinging in low, which is going to sap the strength of Holyfield if this continues at this pace. Pearl has not warned either fighter as yet.
Shaking Parkey. The legs buckle. Parkey going down. That is time left in the round as Davey Pearl will count it. Rikki Parki indicating with the motion of the right hand that he's going to try and throw the big right. That's what he told us earlier. Let's see.
And winked at Holyfield like saying, well, you got the better of that. His legs are still under him, but they're jingling and jangling. He doesn't have good control of his legs.
And Holyfield just teeing off with combinations. Down goes Parkey for the second time. The 3 knockdown rule is not in effect under the IBF rule.
And certainly he is in bad shape this time. Pearl's going to have to make a quick decision. This next series of blows.
Coming up on 30 seconds to go, third round, as Holyfield is looking to finish Parkey off. And that is not the knockdown. There was a slip. Holyfield comes right after Parkey, who has nothing. And that's it. It's all over. Evander Holyfield has stopped Rikki Parki in round 3. So Evander Holyfield is now both the WBA Junior Heavyweight Champion and the IBF Cruiserweight Champ. The time of the knockout, 2:44 of round 3.
An impressive performance by Holyfield, who had his hands full for all 3 rounds. Parkey not at all an easy opponent, but he just, the devastation of his punches, they were landing accurately, crisply, and his game plan just paid off for him. Rikki Parki in a valiant performance, but he could not really stand up to a performer that was as hot as Holyfield was tonight.
All right, set for the official announcement. Let's go to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Davey Pearl stops the bout at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of the third round. The winner by a TKO and new IBF Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Evander Holyfield.